Border officials estimate about 65,000 migrants may be in northern Mexico right now waiting to cross into the U.S. NBC News senior national correspondent Tom Llamas is live in Juarez, Mexico. Tom, start us off. What do we need to know about the situation where you are?
Hey, Anna, great morning. Good morning. Great to be with you. Just behind me, we actually have some developments right now. About, I'd say 5 minutes ago, some border agents came out and they started shouting to all the migrants who are lined up here on the El Paso side. We're in Juarez. And they essentially told them to start lining up, but also to clean up, to essentially clean up all of their sleeping bags, their food, their clothes, anything that's been left behind here. It sounds like and it feels like these people may start to get processed as they sort of try to control this crowd and clear them out. What we noticed overnight was a transition here on this section of the border. They've added more barbed wire fencing. There are now troops with machine guns that are patrolling at least this section of the border. What we don't see and what we haven't seen for days are any type of Mexican law enforcement. So migrants for the past few days in the lead up to Title 42 expiring have been able to sort of just walk right in past this barbed wire fence. In fact, yesterday there was a hole cut out of the fence, and they've been able to walk right up to the border wall and just wait here. There have been hundreds, if not 1,000 migrants who have been waiting for days here. They've processed little, I'd say dozens at a time, but it feels like they're asking everyone to line up now, and it feels like they want to sort of clear out this section of the border in Juarez before Title 42 expires later tonight. All of this as we're learning more about what the Biden administration hopes to do once Title 42 expires, and that includes now some reporting we have with migrant families. And essentially, they're not going to be able to put all the migrant families in detention centers because the detention centers at this point, Anna, are already completely full. So they're going to give the head of the household, either the father or the mother, a GPS ankle bracelet that they're going to wear. They're also going to impose a curfew on these migrant families. And during their asylum hearings, if they do not qualify for asylum, these families will be deported and sent back to their countries. I spent some time with a family yesterday at a shelter in Juarez. They've been waiting here 5 months. They left their town in Mexico because they say a cartel was going to kidnap their 13-year-old daughter. She was there, and during this interview, she was so terrified. You could see it in her eyes. They say they have proof that they have to have asylum in the United States because if they go back to their town, their daughter will disappear. They have their meeting set for Saturday with border officials, but they said they had to apply through that CBP-1 app, the new app the Biden administration is touting. They said at first they couldn't even figure it out, that other migrants started crying because it was so complicated that they actually had to take a class at the shelter to learn how to use the app to make that appointment. It's just one of the new methods, one of the new steps the Biden administration is imposing to sort of slow the surge at the border here under this historic record number of migrants coming into the U.S. Anna?
Tom Llamas, wow, thank you for that powerful report. It is such a desperate situation for so many of these migrants who are trying to get to a better life. Thank you. We'll check back.